What's up, everybody? This is EJ with EJ Productions 213, and we're here with a special guest, my homeboy right here. I want you to introduce yourself, my boy.
My name's John Beef's Comedy, right here shooting it with the homie EG Productions.
That's what's up, my boy. I really appreciate you coming in, bro.
Yeah,
Really
thank you
chopping
for
it
your
up
time.
with me, dog.
Me.
And you know what? Let me spark this, and we could just chop it up. You know? Make it right. Make it right. But one of the first questions I want to ask Mr. Beaver himself, bro. I finally have you on the channel. I have you here on the show, bro. Like, let's just chop it up, bro. Where you come from? What area you reside right now? What are you doing?
Okay, so I was raised in the city of LA, which is consisting of the city or the places of like Vermont, Beverly, Melrose, Santa Monica, which is like off the fucking 101 freeway.
Yeah.
So I'm LA raised, but I actually was more rooted into the San Gabriel Valley. That's how I got into the hood, and the whole thing is because of the split of the family, which was like LA, San Gabriel Valley. So I ended up being from the San Gabriel Valley, but I still got much love for the homies from Los, you know, all day.
And then I was gonna ask you, bro. See how it covered up. What area? How old were you when you kind of grew up in like Los? Like.
Okay, so the whole LA era was from the time of pretty much birth to like maybe 10 years old, but I was going back and forth from LA to San Gabriel Valley. So pretty much because my family, they're from Temple Street, Carnales, MS, 18, but my other side of the family, which is my mom's side, my dad's side, they're from Baldwin Park, but my mom's side, they're from LA. So you know, we got both worlds, you know.
How did that feel growing up, bro? Like, to me, bro, I have, just like you, I have different family members from different areas and stuff. And to me, I kind of like steer my own way, cause just like I don't revere into them like that and stuff. But how was for you? Cause like, you know, I don't know your dynamic of your family and how close you are to them. You know what I mean? Yeah. But how does it feel for you to grow up with like different family members from different hoods and stuff like that?
So pretty much the way I looked at it is like, since I was a kid, I grew up like was family, you know. It's like it didn't matter where we were, like in South Central, Baldwin Park, LA, Temple, even MS. We're right there. We're kids growing up, just trying to hit a fucking piñata and get some fucking candy.
Oh, that's right.
That's what we're doing.
That's how we grew up. Birth to 10 years old, bro. Exactly. Was it active during those times, bro? Because you know.
So it was really active, right? Because I grew up in the 90s, fool. Mm-hmm. So this is before all that bullshit.
Before
this is when motherfuckers were drive-buying. They were doing some crazy shit. Yeah. So I grew up in that environment. So I was literally a protege of that environment, you know?
Right. So now, you're 10 years old, bro, and you go ahead and you move to San Gabriel Valley, bro. How is life over there, bro?
So even though we moved out here to San Gabriel Valley, Baldwin Park, we're still going back and forth because, like I said, like we still have LA rooted, fool. Like LA is always gonna be a root, fool. Right. So what you have to understand is like there's different ways of LA to compare to the Valley. Like there's much love to the Valley, fool. Like I always give it up to the Valley, and I still represent the Valley too.
Right.
But there's different ways for like motherfuckers be wearing like certain bandanas out here. In the Valley, you don't do that. In the Valley, it's more just like a barrio. It's more like a hood, like more of an aspect of us, you know.
Yeah.
Out here, it's like, you know, blue, red, black, gray, you know. And we over there, we're just more of just
what hood you represent.
One hood.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
What clique, you know.
I feel it. Is it more like a? I guess would you say it would be more of a racial divide in San Gabriel Valley compared to like LA? Because LA.
As far as the racial stuff is just because pretty much us as just Mexicans, huh? Like we're right here in South Central, huh?
Right.
So it's like we're always gonna be a diverse culture, fool. So it's like we grow up knowing or just feeling like, hey, you know, I can't like that because it's black.
Right.
I can't fuck with that. But at the end of the day, it's like you can't really say you don't like them.
Yeah.
Unless you know that about them.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, like that guy might be like a cool ass guy, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
He might be a cool cat, though.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And I feel like that's what fucks us up because we're right here. Let's say right now, I'm gonna tell the little homie, hey, you know, don't fuck with this fool because he's black. But at the end of the day, it's like, how could you really say that
Was that really going on in those 90s, bro? Were OGs telling you that?
Super racial.
Oh, for real?
Oh, in the 90s, it was bad.
Yeah.
I feel like now it's more accepted, fool, because now you have more of these vatos that are, well, more of these people, I'll rephrase that. More of these people who are more comfortable with the N-word or just being more black cultured.
Right.
You know, it's more accepted, fool, especially like, let's say right here. South Central, Watts, Compton, they're more black rooted, which is still good because at the end of the day, it's still homie. Homie is homie.
Homie is homie, bro.
It was not like that before.
Right.
It was not like you couldn't go around or you couldn't go to prison and say something like that because people were like, "What the hell?
Yeah.
Why are you saying that?" But automatically now you know, oh, he's from Watts.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from Compton. Oh, he grew up in South Central. Like you know, and it just became like a trend. Fool. Little by little, it became a trend, and it became more acceptable. So and it's just pretty much because of what we see, what we watch on TV, what we listen to. Like everybody's trapping.
Right.
Everybody's trapping.
All of a sudden.
You trapping, I'm trapping, she's trapping, everybody's trapping.
Right.
But they don't even know what fucking trapping is, though.
Exactly. The real trapping, though.
They don't know about that. They don't know
shit. Like,
you got motherfuckers
being scared all the time, bro. Like,
exactly.
Los huevos bien socados, fool. And like, they're sweating and you're kind of getting like the paranoia.
They don't know about it.
They don't know nothing, but they're all proud of it, bro. And that's the kind of thing that I kind of don't like about that.
Motherfuckers are like in Encino, fucking like some nice ass area talking about they trapping. How are you trapping? You're not.
Never.
Motherfucker, you trap.
You wouldn't be making the money that
you don't make money. What are you making?
But you know, all this I wanted to get into because we're gonna get into your comedy, but I just want everybody to know this is my people's, bro. You know, I know you've done multiple interviews, Mr. Beaver. I know you're a famous individual.
Not even.
You know what I mean?
But
I just want my people's because I know you. I personally know you. Like I followed you. I've listened to your story. You know, I just have you at this platform. I want to speak to you personally.
Yeah, whatever you want to ask me, feel free.
Okay, I got you. So now, let's talk about like your upbringing because it plays a big part of your life.
It makes you who you are.
And what I want them to know is just that this is such a big part of your life that even now it has a big doing in your life into like choosing what you want to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? Comedy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But even you being who you are, you haven't changed. You haven't switched. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But like you never, you wanted this. You are who you are, but you want to follow what you want to follow.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's right. So with that, man, I want to say, man, like when was the turning point where you got into getting into trouble and stuff like that?
Okay, so my turning point was pretty much like junior high type of area. It was more of like, you have a point in your life when you say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Right.
And my thing was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do that because of where I came from, my financial status, my just upbringing all together. And I was like, you know what, fuck that. And what really fucked me up and just what I want to emphasize in is because when you go to jail, you think, oh, like they're gonna do something, they're gonna help you or whatever. But the thing is that this system is made to make us keep coming back. Right. Especially my generation.
I was just gonna bring that up because your generation is so important, bro. Because to you, I'm sick a youngster to you. You know what I mean? But in essence, in age, you're a real OG to me. You get what I'm saying? And as a person with this kind of like, I want you to give them clutch on everything. You know what I mean? And that was a big part. How old are you when you first got in trouble?
The first time I got busted, I was 11. I got busted, but I didn't even know I was getting busted, fool. I was little. I was so little, like I didn't even know, fool.
Right.
So I'm out here now.
Damn, that's crazy to think that you're gonna go to jail. You didn't even know you're going to jail.
I didn't.
You didn't even know what jail was.
I didn't, because the thing was, remember how I told you we're going from Ball Park to LA?
Yeah.
So I'm chilling out here with the homies from Temple Street.
Okay.
So we're posted up and we're chilling.
Damn, that's 90s era, bro.
Yeah, that
was, bro. That
motherfuckers dying.
They were
shooting you in your fucking dog. Everybody's fucking dying.
Come on, man. So go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm chilling and we're like, when the Hoodas pull up And I'm like right there, cause the heart of Temple is between like Berendo and there's Alvarado. And
Yeah,
there's
I know.
Liquor store.
I grew up in that area, bro.
So I'm right there by the liquor store, and I'm faded, fool. I'm faded as fuck. So some shit had happened, whatever. You know, long story short, I get popped with the homies from Temple, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
You get hit?
Yeah. No, the Hudas pull up.
Oh, okay.
The Hudas pull up. They pull up on us. I'm faded, fool. I'm super faded.
You're done. I'm
faded
eyes
because
red, low.
yeah, no, because back then there was you know, because now everybody has different drugs. Back in those days, they were doing the Ghostbusters, which was okay. It was a cigarette with cocaine dipped in sherm.
Okay.
That motherfucker was like super fast.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Y'all went in. Y'all didn't fuck around.
Crazy
Fool,
shit.
11 years old, you were smoking a sherm stick, bro? Just
So
like
we're
that?
doing, because that was the thing. There was no skante or nothing like that back then.
Oh, for
There was
real?
back in the time, like when I was growing up, like
I would think that
skante didn't hit till like the 90s, but it was more frowned upon. It was not like accepted like now. Now you can be like, hey, you know, the line. It was different, bro. So, long story short, what happened was we get popped. I get popped. I'm chilling in LA, and that was like one of the turning points. But I'm still not like I'm cool. Like I'm not gonna really like say it like that.
Yeah.
But once I go to junior high, I go to high school, a little bit of high school. I'm just like, because it's still following me, fool. And
plus family, you know what I mean? It's always there, you know, and that's the difference.
not only
bro.
that, but just the fact that I didn't know that the way the system was set up was to keep bringing you back, fool. You know, California or just society, fool,
right,
was set up to make me, you, everybody keep coming back, fool.
Right.
To keep fucking up, fool.
That's right.
Yeah.
And no disrespect, but it happened to you. It happened to you, and you know, and then that's what the sad part is. But that's why I want to support you so much now, bro. Like, I'm the type of individual that, like, even how I message, like, Raza can help you, Raza, bro. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, and you're right. I followed you, bro. And one of the key things that you said in your interview is just like when you go to a job and like. Fools like Rasta will low key be the first ones to like fuck you over,
and that's where we fuck up.
That's where where we fuck up. And I work in nursing field, and it happens, bro. And
all day,
you know what I mean? I tell them like,
you just trying to do your job.
Come on, dog.
You're not trying to take nobody's job.
Nothing.
No, nothing. You just trying to make
respect my space, and I'll respect yours.
Exactly.
That's it.
But you know what it is? It's because us as Latinos, we're sure. Well, the thing about us is like everybody wants to pretty much say, hey, you know what? Like, our culture is taught from little to drag the next man down.
Fool.
We're not taught to uplift. You know what I mean? I'll give you an example.
Okay.
I got a good job when I was like 19. I'm fresh out of prison, right? And I'm chilling. And I'm working with an Italian guy. And I work for Carrier, which is like the air conditioning guy, whatever, right? Whatever. He's a really cool guy. We're chilling, we're kicking it. And this guy would always give me like klesha, right? Like, cause I'm young and he's like an older guy, he's like 70. He's probably dead now, dog, you know?
Yeah,
But this guy, he gives me an example, right? So we're chilling and we're talking every day. Cause I'm a hard worker, fool. The way I look at it.
Yeah, boom, and continue.
Yeah. So, okay, so what happened was, so I'm working for this guy, right? He works at a company Carrier, right?
Right.
So this guy, he's an Italian. So, you know, Italians have strong roots to Mexicans.
Yeah.
Because of our culture. You know, we have the same cultural base.
And it's crazy you say an Italian person because I feel like Italian people are very family oriented. Like
and that's how Mexicans are. We're the same way.
Yeah, they protect their own.
We get everything, exactly. We get all our cultural things, which is respect your wife, love your kids, everything from the Italians. But we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
And so, long story short, I'm chilling with this guy. And the thing is, like, he's telling me all these things, right? But he knows I don't have a dad, though.
Oh, bro.
Because you could tell when you could tell.
It's just like we click. It's just something
off the back, you know, like, this guy don't have a dad.
Yeah.
So, I'm talking with this guy and we're chilling, right? And he comes up to me and he tells me, like, hey, you know what? Like, he's pretty much telling me, like, giving me, like, consejos, Spanish, you know?
Right.
So he tells me one time, I'm gonna give you an example, and I'm like, well, what's up, shooting? You know, like I'm listening to this guy because I know he's older and he has consecutive.
And you had the respect, fool. You had the respect.
He was off that, and he goes, we're fishing on the boat. And I never been fishing. To this day, I've never been fishing.
Right.
I've gone on.
I will take you, my boy. I just started, bro. I didn't know ever. I don't have a dad.
But it's cool.
I've never
been fishing.
Yeah, because I have to teach, you know, because I want to teach my little one, you know.
That's cool. You have to do it.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna go fishing, dog.
So trip out. So I'm fucking I'm talking to this guy, right? Y me dice, right? He goes, hey, look, we're in a boat. And we caught a bunch of crabs in 2 buckets. He goes, in 1 bucket, you have a lot of Asian crabs, right?
Right.
He goes, we put a lid on it. On the next bucket, we catch a lot of Mexican, like pretty much Latin American crabs, like just Salvadorians, Mexicans. All of us are in there. Boom.
Yeah.
We don't put a lid on it. And I ask him, fool, we're just chilling. And the thing is, because, you know, you don't want to feel stupid, but I ask him, like, why are you putting a lid on the chinos, but you're not putting a lid on us?
Right?
And he goes, do you know why? And I said, no. Like, why? And he goes, because the Asian people, which is like Chinese, Korean,
Filipino,
and that includes like Indian, because that's all that part of that.
Right.
Us, the area.
Right.
They'll help each other, fool. The Asians, they come, fool. They come, and then even the Indians, they'll come to this land, and they help each other out, fool. Hey, you know what? Bring your cousin. Bring so-and-so. Let's get them a job. Let's do this. So they will get out of the bucket. The crabs will.
Bro, I see that. Bro, he put you game,
yeah,
bro.
And I learned this at 18 years old, fool. And then I said, so why don't you put that on us? And he goes, because you guys are too busy dragging each other down, fool.
He's been around the block,
was back in the 90s, fool.
Fool, back in the block. This is not, damn, bro. I see that, bro. I can see that happening.
Because,
bro.
you know, we're too busy hating on each other, and that's what fucks us up, fool. Because at the end of the day, how are we gonna stand up, make a movement, make a stand?
Yeah.
You know, all this stuff that's going on with all this.
But they're not really happening. We're inside of it, bro. And we're in the gutters of it, because we're in the bottom of the bottom, bro.
Exactly.
So, you know, we see how the real motherfucking shit, the real workplaces are.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You know, that's the thing.
And that's what I tell people. I always tell people, like, how are you gonna tell me what it's like to be poor if you've never been poor, dog? How are you gonna tell me what it's like to fucking do this or do that if you've never done it, dog?
And I mean, we gotta thank that now, fool, because that's what gives us our hustle. Because low-key, that's what's pushing my hustle, you know? Like, walking home and seeing, like, the eviction notice and be like, fuck. And you're a kid, bro. You read, you understand, you know? Like, you know what's up, you know what I mean? And
you gotta make that money around straight.
You know what I'm saying? Or what we gonna do, you know?
But the difference is that most of these people are speaking on it, but they never felt it, which is cool. Like I said, at the end of the day, support it. But I feel it's different if you
put some action behind that. That's why you're here, my boy. That's why you're here, my boy.
Exactly.
You know,
we're putting action.
That's the thing.
We're making moves behind it because at the end of the day,
I preach what I say. I feel like I preach what I say, bro. You know what I mean?
Because like I said, like I mentioned,
that's the only way we're gonna make a difference.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna pretty much make a landmark for our raza, for our culture.
And you really are, bro.
Yeah.
You're opening doors, bro. This whole comedian shit, bro. Yeah. You're opening doors for people, dog.
Because they weren't doing it for us.
Hell no.
I'm telling you, when I would go to spots, they wouldn't even let me go up. They wouldn't. But now they're just like, oh, you know, the homie, oh, yeah, you know. But I'm coming, and I'm not sugarcoating.
We're not coming as we already know, because we already know, and we're just gonna continue doing that, bro.
Exactly. You know because at the end of the day, I'm opening it for us. I'm opening it for our culture, fool. And I feel like we're getting fucked out of it, fool. Because like I said, all these other races have so much, and we don't get none.
Right.
You open up a history book. And there's nothing about us, fool.
Nah.
It's like they just ripped that shit out, fool.
Yeah.
We're not getting credit for shit.
I feel like the only closest representation that we gotten from it was just like the Incas and stuff like that. It's just if that. But I just think that, but they don't go like, we have a Mexican culture. We got a Salvadorian culture. We got a Guatemalan culture.
If it wasn't for Latinos, we wouldn't, or Mexicans, fool. Just us in general, we wouldn't have no time. There wouldn't be no calculus. You wouldn't know what fucking
calendar.
There wouldn't be no calendar. There wouldn't be a lot of things.
A lot of people don't know that.
And they don't give you credit, fool.
No.
Calculus is one of the fucking hardest classes you can take.
Come on, bro.
And we knew it before it was known. Fool. Astrology, all that shit came from our culture, and we don't get no credit. We don't get no credit. Nothing.
So, what was the next step after that, bro? After you got in trouble the first time, bro, you went to school, you started doing right? What?
So, pretty much what happened was, I go from my area, I'm getting involved in a lot of different things. And the thing about us is, especially as whatever area you grew up in, you want to be accepted, though.
That's right.
So I just wanted to be accepted amongst my peers. And that's the problem within us. As people or just kids, fool, you want to be accepted.
Yeah.
And back in that era, it was only certain things you could do.
Exactly.
And the homies dragged me in.
But
I don't regret it, fool.
No,
I don't regret it.
You've lived your choices, and I see you stand with your choices, bro.
I stand by them, fool. I stand by them firm, fool.
I've listened to your story, bro. I want to get to like little certain key points and stuff like that, but I followed your story, bro. If you followed your belief to the end,
to the end,
man, to the end, bro.
Because the thing is, like, even if it's right or wrong, fool, this is the thing. Us as people, whether you're Christian, Catholic, atheist, whatever, we have to believe in something, fool. Because if we were to say, hey, you know what, there's nothing out there. There's no God. There's nothing beyond us. It would be crazy, fool. And the majority of people could not handle mayhem. I am one of those very few people. I've met a lot of people, a handful of people that could handle that. Like, you know, people say, oh, don't go into the lion's den.
Yeah.
Don't go into the lion's den. Don't go over there, you know, because you're going to get ate.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that I will go to the lion's den. I don't mind.
Because I've been there. Yeah.
I'll sit there and I will eat with that motherfucker.
Chill with that fool.
Yeah, chill with that fool. And I'll even be like, fuck, he's gonna eat me next.
Yeah, let's go.
But I know that I'm gonna outsmart him, so he won't.
That's right.
That's how we do.
Bro.
Because you know what? My thing is, I know that I'm not. I don't have credentials. I don't have a college degree, but I'm smart in the aspect where I'm street smart, but I'm tactical in an area where I know. Then I can maneuver myself.
Do you feel like you're myself.
I'm a survivor.
Yeah.
Ain't a lot of people. You see people that have like a bachelor's degree from like Cal State or late, but they can't even screw a screw.
Yes, bro.
It's like you're too smart for your own good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So go ahead, man. So with this, what was the next turning point in your life? So now you're growing up now. Like, what can I say? Like, when did you hit Y.A.?
Okay, so when I hit Y.A, I was like...
Because I would say you were in and out. You were in and out, right?
I was in and out, but when I hit Y.A, that's when I stayed for like a while.
That was your big turn?
That was my first big turn.
That nice. Okay.
And the thing about me is that...
How long was it, brother, if you don't mind me asking?
So what it was is like, juvenile hall is a certain aspect, but when you go to Y.A, it's a whole other aspect.
And I want people to know this, just because, bro, Y.A doesn't exist like that no more.
It doesn't.
And your generation proved that it didn't work. You know what I'm saying?
We became dysfunctional.
You feel me? Like, it fucked a lot of people up, bro. And I really want to point this out because a lot of people some people don't even know that there was a Y.A. I told them, for example, I told my fiance, I was like, hey, you know about Y.A? She was like, what's Y.A?
What is that? Yeah,
I was like, what?
It was a program that the state made, because the thing was, Y.A was made by the state of California, because when I got busted, what year? Governor Pete Wilson.
Okay.
He was 93. He was in the 90s, right?
Right.
So Pete Wilson was the guy who brought up the 3 strikes and all that bullshit, right? So back in the days, you had to be 14 to go to prison. So he lowered it, which is called your fitness. When you lose your fitness, it means that you're not fit to be a child. You're fit to be tried as an adult. So when you go to court, you're going to be tried as an adult. Even though you still have a mentality of a kid, the court system, jurisdictional system, looks at you like You're an
which
adult.
now sounds insane, bro.
They're reversing it because it's not right.
Of course,
They're
but like
saying
for them
that,
to imply that, like now growing up in my era, I would say,
You
damn,
can't
like,
do it.
that's insane. Like you're gonna lock up an 11-year-old kid for forever just on a choice of a, you know what I mean? Obviously, this kid doesn't know, you know what I mean?
Well, they're saying now that it's fucked up because there was kids that got 15, 16, 18, 20, 25, 30 years to life. When they were kids, fool. So now they're reversing all these cases, though. But just imagine, like, what are you gonna give them? Hey, you know what? I'm sorry. I took 20 years of your life. How do you repay that shit?
How do you repay that shit?
You don't, and it's fucked up because California is one of the California, Texas, Arizona. There's a lot of states that do that, fool.
Right.
They fuck us, fool. They fuck us pretty much from where my age was when I got into the system. They make it pretty much impossible to where you can't get out of it.
Right.
Because your money, fool.
That's
money.
another thing.
That's all it is.
It's money.
You're a cash. You're a check. They want to make sure that check comes in every day.
Like now, to me, it sounds ridiculous that the government was making money off of young
They're
kids
still
like
making
that.
fucking
man.
money.
Like, yeah, obviously now, but like you know, but it's still like even for example, like I want to point out something that probably like is sensitive to you, but like I want to say like the hunger strike. The hunger strike made a big difference. Like it was a struggle. Obviously, you guys went through like trials and tribulations as well. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, it had to go to that extreme for a change to come. Like that's what.
But the whole hunger strike came about because the thing was, there's rights and then there's humanitarian rights. So most people don't know about the humanitarian rights. We were getting our rights violated while we're in jail, and the average person, let's say like my lady or whoever, didn't know. Mm-hmm. They didn't know that I was shitting it in a bottle. They didn't know that I was doing like some crazy shit because they don't let it out.
No.
And when society comes into the prison, they stop it. Yeah. They'll be like, you can't come in. You can't come in with that camera. Don't come in. They block it. But when it came out, the way we were getting treated, it was fucked up. It was fucked up.
Let's not revere, bro. Let's go back. So this is your first time walking into a C.Y.A. So how old were you when you said you were going in?
I was in my teens. I was a teenager.
Oh, okay.
I was a teenager. So when I go to C.Y.A., I'm a teenager, fool. And like I said, I'm a kid. I'm pretty much just looking for acceptance within myself.
Right.
With my peers, fool. But I'm not knowing that my own people is like fucking me, dog.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's like they fuck me because they ain't know no better. Fool.
They didn't know no better.
They didn't know no better because
for you to have that, and this is again why I wanted to have.
I didn't have that mentality yet.
No.
The thing was,
it's because
I got busted, fool, and I was a gangbanger. Like I'm still a gangbanger like that. Like it's still in my heart, fool. Like
no, of course.
Still, I told my lady I want to go tagging. Like it's still in me. Like it's still in me, but you know better.
Of course.
And you always have better judgment.
Exactly.
So when I pull up and I'm in Y.A. and all these people are on that bullshit, like
right.
I know that it's not what it's supposed to be,
Right. And that's what I was gonna say, because you went through your own trials and tribulations inside Y.A. and stuff like that. But for you to have that mentality, like, oh, they don't know no better. Like, I know when I hit this spot, like, I'm gonna be good.
I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know?
The way I looked at it, honestly, is like, cause I'm a kid, fool. Like, this is the kind of stuff like when you're supposed to be like going to prom and some bullshit like that.
Some shit like that, fool.
Yeah. Like I always pictured my childhood like going to prom. I'm gonna go to Sadie's. Like I wanted to fucking dress the same as my girl, but instead I'm like fucking wearing my shoes to go to sleep. I'm just like on some crazy shit,
And not many people know that. That's a real struggle. That's a real struggle, bro. Because
they don't know it.
Like, fool, even now, fools ain't going to. And then that's another thing that I want to touch in with you with your mental state, because now you see schools, all they're talking about is kids suiciding themselves. Yeah. Kids not being mentally stable to stay in society. But that's what trips me out. What you guys went through, and you're here, bro. We're
still decent. We're still good.
Yeah,
as far as, and you know what it was? I felt like it was just the upbringing that we had. Like No is no, and now you can't say no without saying why. You know, now if you tell your kid no, you be like, okay, I can't get it because of this. Back in the day, it was a no, and it was no. That was
no, it's a no.
You know, there was no explanation behind it. And I think that's what fucked up my generation.
Definitely.
Was because they did send us to YA. And what people have to understand is like, if you send somebody somewhere and he's not as fucked up as them, after a couple of days or a couple of years of being with them, he's gonna be as fucked up as them. Because you are who you're around.
Who are you around?
Yeah. So whatever, if you're a thief or murderer, whatever it is, that shit's gonna rub off on you.
Right.
No matter if you want to admit it or not, you are who you're around. So they're putting us around 12, 13, 14 years old around these people. We're gonna be that.
And then 13, like,
And
bro,
then
and
they
those
want
are
to get mad. And they want to get mad when motherfuckers shoot up schools or shoot up
That's
houses.
what I'm saying. Yes,
But
bro.
it's because of the thing about California or just any jurisdictional system.
I just want to say, let's just speak on California because this is a real California problem.
So let's say California is that they're not giving pretty much therapy, let's say, or just acknowledgement to where it needs to be acknowledged. And instead of saying, hey, you know what, this kid has problems, this kid has certain issues, they're just drugging him up. Give him medicine. Yeah. And the fucked up part is, you don't even know what medicine it is.
Yeah. Did that happen to you? When you were in YA? Were they trying to do shit like that to you?
Okay, so when I went to camp, I was in Scobie, and Scobie was a psych med camp.
Okay.
And they tried to give me medicine, and I was like, fuck that. Like,
you denied it
right away? I knew off the back that wasn't for me because I would see everybody, and I'd be like, these motherfuckers are fucked up.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be like that.
Right.
And the thing about me is, like, I've always thought outside the box, fool. Like, I'm from a barrio, and I respect my culture, I respect me as a person, but I knew that I was more than what I was, fool. I always knew, like, I was like, I'm gonna do something else, fool.
Right.
Like, I knew, like, off the back. And, I go to YA, right? And I go through the situation that I go through, and most homies would have been like, fuck it, I'm done, I'm a fold. Or, you know,
that's what I really want to point out because now there's an epidemic going on with that's going on.
Motherfuckers folding.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But you know who you blame? It's us. It's us. Fool.
I feel it.
The reason why people fold is because we're not. I'm part of the game, fool. Like I was raised by the game. I live by the game, and you know I'll probably die by the game, and I don't mind. Fool. I don't mind.
Cause it's what
I
you
don't
chose.
mind because I know that one day I'm gonna just be like, check out my watch, check out my fucking wallet. I ain't tripping. I'll put it down. But at the end of the day, it's what you're doing with that. What are you doing with it? Mm-hmm. You know, and whoever was my generation or around my generation knows that I gave my culture good. Fool.
I think you did good. I think definitely you're even now. I think you're doing a great job. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna keep giving back. Fool. Whether it's however I get back from, it's just making a way for us. Fool. Like I'm telling you, like I have messages, and even my lady will trip out because she'll be like, "Oh, why are you messaging these people back?" I message anybody who messages me. I'm messaging them back.
Yeah.
You know why? Because
I appreciate it. Hey, he messaged me back.
You know why? You know
hey,
why?
Here.
Because I don't ever want to be one of those guys that be like, I don't message that fool.
And you know what, bro?
Unread, fuck that. I'm gonna take the time, whether it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes. The other day, I had a kid, fool. He was like maybe 17, and he's in Fontana, and he's trying to get into some bullshit. And I'm like, why are you trying to get some bullshit, fool?
Yeah.
Like I tell him,
it ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Exactly, and I tell him, look, respect our culture, fool. Support our culture, which is like me, you, kicking it, smoking, do whatever we do, but you don't have to really be in that bullshit like that to be part of us, fool.
Yeah, you know
like
what?
You could just be not even an outsider, but you could just be a standby on the side and just hold yours, like you did. You grew up in the hood, but you know what's up. You know where you're at. You know where you're going.
Exactly.
You know, like, oh shit, hey, you know what? Let's go.
Yeah.
Shit's hot. You know what I mean? Exactly.
Ain't nobody coming in, man. Maybe good.
Yeah.
No, but it's true, bro. But one of the things I do want to say that, because I just recently, like just you said, I do reply back because I just recently got an artist that hit me up like, "Little my boy, check it out." I was like, "Oh, for sure, my boy, and you from the city?" Yeah, for sure. No problem, dog. You know what I mean? Because it just you don't know what this channel could do, what it could do. You know what I mean?
This shit could blow up and you
don't know if that kid coming in here and having a 40-minute conversation while we smoke a joint together, it's gonna blow up for him, dog.
Yeah.
Like, like it ain't like, fool, I'm good, fool. I do this for fun, like, fool. I just wanna have the pleasure to meet you, kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like for like everybody I've come to is like, for me, it's a pleasure, fool. Like no disrespect to anything. Like I gotta hustle, but I gotta hustle to know I'm good. And this, I do it just to like, because I want to do it. Because I want to do it. I want to, you know what I mean?
They say, show me what you do, and I'll show you what you love. This is what you love, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's good.
And just a hustle in me, bro. That's why I'm trying to get different shit cracking and stuff like that.
You could.
But it just comes up to me because I just want a helping hand because it goes back to that. Like, what do you want to... Like, I want my son to say, like, oh, you know, my dad, like,
back.
Yeah, he kicked it back. Or he kicked it with some, good people, some solid people that, like, he can, say that I was a good gentleman and shit like that, you know what I mean?
So, you know what, you're gonna be you're gonna be a reflection for him, you know?
And it's more important now that
and
I have him, like, I was just like, man, let's just do this, So this is why, bro, like, I'm here just to chop it up with you, smoke it up with you, like, just shoot it, bro, you know what I mean?
Quick. That's all,
and just chop it up, pistol and everything like that, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the good part. The good part is that we're right here just having a good conversation, speaking on shit that, like, everybody,
you know what I mean? And I think me and you were definitely gonna click, so I would definitely wanted to have you on. So, but continue the story, because you have a long story, and I want to get to this, because I want to get to your comedy and stuff, but I really want to, but I like everything you've done and everything like that. So let's talk about, if it's okay with you, let's talk about the trials and tribulations, the big struggle that you had.
My trials and tribulations happened pretty much. So I go to Y.A.
Right.
And so everybody knows. Like, the thing about me is I come from a small hood.
Yeah.
My hood is small, so we go at it with big waters, whatever, right? And long story short, there's a lot of differences between us, and in Y.A. at the time, there's a lot of favoritism, though. Favoritism meaning that we're not testing people, or we're not judging people on
what
their
they could
character or what they could do. We're judging them, or we're fucking them on who you are.
It goes back
to, you come from.
But it goes back to what we're saying in that time. It's just about Latinos were just bringing each other down. Like, it's not about what you like. It goes back. If you would have showed his, it would have been a different story. You get what I'm saying?
And I was down.
And that's the thing, bro. But you didn't have to be, bro. That's the thing that I'm trying to, like, get to. You didn't have to be, bro. Like, that was a fucked up situation overall. You know what I mean?
But they didn't know the better.
For you to have that good heart is what got to me, bro.
No. Because the thing was, okay, so I'm from Baldwin Park. Let's say here, and my enemies are around me, fool. And like, I'm already. I went from juvenile hall there. Let's say Y.A. Y.A. is like a state prison for us, right?
For kids.
Which is like, if you're going to Y.A. it's because you're a fucked up kid.
Yeah.
You're not like one of those kids that's like barely doing bullshit. You're a repeat offender. So I was a repeat offender, fool, because I was active, and like even to this day, like in my hood, I'm a hood, like. I'm like a ghetto superstar.
I was gonna say that you're a hood star.
Because my hood, they got mad love for me.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the end of the day, it's like, really, when I was there, it was just me.
Right.
And at the end of the day, I did it for us. I did it for my homies, because I'm always gonna love my homies. But it was more of,
and for you to have that little piece.
But we're kids, fool. I was a kid, fool.
But you knew that you were the first one there. Like, you knew you had to lay a mark.
Exactly. Here. But you know why? Because I grew up here, fool. I grew up in LA.
So this, okay.
No, I did. I did.
No, I get you.
And because Temple Street has a spot, 18th Street has a spot. Everybody has spots, but you can't go into Temple and not run into somebody from Temple. Like, so I went into Baldwin Park with that mentality. Like, when I step for us.
Right.
Every move I made was a calculated move. I'm an overthinker.
Yeah.
I think about every move, every word before I say it. And that's what happened.
That's right.
Yeah, so I pretty much landed in this area where I was at, and I had different difficulties. And the thing about it is, I got into, like, now I'm like almost 40 years old, dog. And the barrios that I used to go at it with, like Florencia, 18, I got mad respect from, like, you know, the homie from Face of LA, Florence.
Yeah.
I fuck with him. And back in the days, I couldn't fuck with people like that.
Yeah.
Because I was going at it with them. But now we're cool because it's like we're on another level.
And,
you know?
Yeah, it's not Y.A. no more. Yeah.
Not even like that, but just his hood. I got into a lot of hoods because the way it happens is Y.A. is established to pretty much bulldozer a person. It's like, let's say you don't get along with Barrio Mojados, I'm gonna fucking bulldozer anybody who doesn't get along with them. For you.
Okay.
You know, it's like a lot of different people going at it with one person.
I get you. So you're trying to break down the little shit that was going on inside.
Yeah.
So if like you were my homie, I'll be like, oh, that's his enemy, that's my enemy, and we're gonna just rock it like that.
Exactly. So that's what happened.
Damn, bro.
And it wasn't right, fool. Because at the end of the day, let's say
that's all day.
Let's say Joe Blow was cool.
Yeah.
But let's say Joe Blow has to get down with 13 guys. The average person is not gonna want to do that. The average person is gonna be like, fuck it, like, you know what, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking suck dick. Or I'm gonna fucking just break down.
And that's the thing that was going on, that was fucking up these kids, bro. Like,
that's what fucked up a lot of people because there wasn't enough staff supervision and there wasn't enough acknowledgement between us, fool. Because us as a culture, we're fucking each other, fool. And I knew it, fool. And I knew it. Why? Because the first time I actually got involved with our culture like that, we're chilling, and I'm not part of the raza like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm in a situation, and the thing is, in Y.A., a black person cannot stomp out a homie. You can't, even in prison, you can't stop a homie. Yeah. Once a black person touches a Mexican, it's on and popping, like it's a right.
Everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something happens, right? And this guy hits another homie, and I'm on the tall wall, which is like the wall for like people that are fucked up, like fuck ups. Mm-hmm. And I'm right there chilling. We just came back from breakfast, and it's SOS. I love SOS.
Okay.
SOS is shit on a shingle. It's biscuits and gravy, which is really good, though. So I come back from this fucking good ass breakfast, and I'm chilling on my bunk, and I'm waiting to go to school, fool, because we're all gonna go to school, right? And I see this fool's getting down in the back, and I'm like, who is that? And I see it's a black homie. Uh-huh. He's a homie. I'm not gonna say where he's from, but he's a homie. I mean, a black guy. He's getting down with a.
Is he a black guy? Black guy that was a homie or like
no. So he's from a black neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much what happened was, I go to Y.A. and I'm busted, right? So I'm busted, and the situation was with me was that there was a situation in my neighborhood where it was like pretty much like a favoritism thing. It wasn't even about like judge a person by his character or what his beliefs are. It was just because where I grew up and
right. Did you have a moral enemy in there, bro?
There was a lot. There was one.
Because you always hear about that one.
There was
person.
that fool was from La Puente.
Oh, for
I fucking hated that fool, though.
He was on you,
and he hated me too, though. That fool would have a bad phone call and he'd fuck me up, and we just go at it, fool.
Damn, fool.
But what I didn't understand, dog, was like, it's like I didn't even know why he didn't fucking like me like that, dog. And what was worst of all was once I started going to the home, which was lock up, like Nixon and Taft, What was that?
Which anybody don't know. These are like facilities, right?
Yeah,
in
okay.
this big ass area, there's different.
Exactly.
What would you call them?
You call them cottages.
Okay.
So there's Nixon, there's Taft, there's Jackson, Cleveland. They're cottages.
Right.
So we're little kids in a fucking facility with a lot of shit, right?
Right.
So
Nixon and Taft are like the fuck ups, right? Like the hole.
The hole.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to the hole, and the thing about our thing as which is raza, right?
Right.
It was called Firme Raza.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in it, because it doesn't exist no more.
Yeah.
I erased that shit.
Right.
That shit does not exist no more because
yeah.
That's just garbage. It does not exist, and anybody who knows anybody will tell you it's garbage. It was garbage.
I heard it was just a lot of mind games.
That's all it was. Exactly. It was all it was. It was not about who you were down with or how down you were. It was fucking mind games. Like they were just trying to fuck you.
Damn.
Like your mind, fool. Like you could be down as fuck, but if you did like some little thing like that, you're fucked. You fucked up. It was that fucked up. And this is what happened. For 2 years of my situation, I'm busted, right? I'm busted. I'm going out with the homies. I'm going out with other barrios in California. Plus, I was going out with the black fools. Because my situation started because, and this is the worst part, fool.
Okay.
I didn't even know. This is, you could have it. It's exclusive for you.
Oh, sad. Look at my boy. Okay.
Trip out on this. So when I was in Y.A., I got into it with the black homies from Westside 40s. Okay, it's funny because the guy was from Westside 40s too. I fucking got into this from Westside 40s.
Okay.
Right. And I got into some other homies with black bottles, whatever. Right.
He was a crib.
They're a crib.
Right.
I mean, can't say what
it is. Oh my, yeah.
It is what it is. But
we edited this shit out, bro.
Yeah. It is what it is. But so I get into it with these guys, right? And I'm tripping out, fool, because these black bottles are tripping on me. Well, these black guys. Black guys.
Yeah.
These black guys are tripping on me, right? And I'm just like, why are they tripping on me so much?
Right.
I'm not knowing, dog. But I'm going at it with these black guys, right? I'm going at it with the homies from 40s. I'm going at it with the homies from Denver, Pasadena. Okay. I'm going at it with the homies from different black hoods.
Right.
Years later, fool, somebody fucking tells me, hey, did you know that a homie told that guy to do that? And I'm like, damn. Are you fucking serious?
Years later?
A homie, yeah. And you know what makes me more upset is that I've been in prison, and I was in prison with this guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's a fucking junkie, though.
Oh shit.
He was a person that's doing life now, and it's like, where you at, dude? Like you're doing that, really? You're right. I respect the game, fool. Like I said, I respect the game, fool.
Yeah, you took it for what it was.
But you fucked me over, and what you got? That? Yeah. And I never knew that, fool. And I wish I would have known that when I was there in that prison with that guy.
So you didn't find out until after?
Till after, fool. Years later, I found out that person had did that, and I was like, what? I always thought that it was the black fools tripping on me.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was the homies.
When you had them
paid. They
paid them.
They paid them fools to fucking attack me.
That's fucked up.
And I was like, that's
when he saw you at that prison. When he saw you, he was cool. He was like, "Hey, what's up? Yeah. What's cracking?"
Yes.
Hey, fool, remember why?
Because I was with the shenanigans, fool. We were with the business, and I was with the shenanigans, whatever.
Even in prison, you were with the shenanigans.
Yeah. Obviously, I stay active, fool. Yeah. I'm always gonna be GP, fool.
That's true.
Everybody who knows who I am, fool, I stay active. I'm always gonna be who I am. Like I don't change. I don't switch up. I don't. Right. Like you see me how I am, but this is who I am every day. Right. I don't change. I don't borrow. This is how I am, though.
Right.
And when I was in prison and I seen that person, I was just like, I looked out, fool, because I thought that was the homie.
Yeah.
But then
and
years later, I hear this shit and I'm just like,
damn,
that's
you
some
hurt.
bullshit. I heard the comments because somebody commented on a comment, and I was just like, damn, that's some bullshit. But you know what? I'm not mad, though.
No,
I'm not mad.
It made you because who you are, bro. You're
exactly,
relentless, bro.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, I'm not mad because they are where they are, and I'm where I'm at, fool. And I'm gonna go where I'm gonna go, fool.
Right.
And I know, you know what? Like I should be there, fool. I should be doing life. I should be slammed the fuck down. But you know what? I got another chance, fool. I got an opportunity, fool. I got an opportunity
full-fledged
to be here, fool. And I'm living.
We're gonna make
and
it.
I'm happy.
You know what I'm saying?
living. I got a fucking beautiful lady, fool. She believes in everything I fucking do.
As she should, bro. And bro, you ain't. He's showing a little bit of, you know.
She's my backbone.
Yeah, he's showing a little bit of well.
Hey, no. I would always say she's my backbone. Fool.
She gotta be, man.
I gotta give it to her.
And it goes back, bro. Remember they come in and told you, like, a woman's loyalty is like when a man's at his lowest, because you know you can be with a guy, you know what I mean. But when you at your highest, bro, that's when your loyalty is says, you know.
Exactly.
But I feel like you've had power before. I did. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You've known not to fuck that up and know how to have. That's what I'm saying. That's
the difference. Because you know what they say.
Because those traits continue, bro.
Exactly.
Regardless, it goes back to what I tell you. It doesn't matter if you believe. It's just you gotta believe it's right or wrong. You gotta have the same beliefs to the core to to keep that same shit or whatever. So, when they started fucking with you, did that started getting you? I guess firme. I guess you don't want to say.
Okay, so pretty much what happened with me was that. Okay, so I'm busted, fool, and the whole situation that turned my life was that riot. There was a riot, and there's a lot of people that are on there, and they're gonna see it, and they're gonna hear this, and they're gonna know, fool. There was a lot of homies that didn't jump.
Oh shit.
And I jumped, fool, and I wasn't even considered a homie at the time.
You were just, I'm gonna jump.
And I jumped because you know what? I knew what was right.
Yeah.
I knew that that's what we were supposed to do, fool.
Right.
So I jump up. I get into it. I go to the hole. They bring me up.
Oh, they bring you up?
So they bring me. Okay, so the way it's called is like it's like a democracy.
You gotta have juntas.
So yeah. So it's like that. So they bring me up, firme. But the thing is, when you go back to the fucking unit, you have to turn off the TV and let it be known, fool. But the thing is, people like me, you couldn't touch the TV.
Yeah.
You couldn't touch.
They didn't know that you were good though.
Yeah, I was good.
But you were gonna go let them know though.
I let them know, Dick. I turned off the TV and everybody was like what the fuck? And I told me, you know what, my name's Beaver from Northside Bowling. Like, hey, you know what? I'm fucking film Rasta. If you don't like this shit, fuck your day shit. But you're not supposed to shoot like. I shot at a lot of people. But you're not supposed to shoot like that. But I be shooting at people all the time. Whatever. So I shot at them. And everybody, there was a couple people who got back at me, and we get them up off the back. We're getting down. So I get down with this.
Just right there, like
on the spot.
Yeah.
Because there was only two. You have to understand, C.Y.A. was set up like there was like maybe 100, maybe at least 50 something kids, 50 to 100 kids in one unit. There was only two cops.
Right. Oh shit.
How are you gonna control
150 kids
with two cops?
Yeah, nah, shit.
You're not.
And how far are you gonna see that shit, depending on where you're at?
Exactly.
So y'all supposed to start getting
them. So we start getting them up. I get them down with the homies. I get them down, right? Boom. I go to the infirmary. I come back. Now, the black fools, they get at me.
Hey, but at this point, like, you've been sprayed up all this time. It's nothing now, huh?
No, I think it was fucking me up still. I was still a little fool. When I went to C.Y.A, I was still like, oh, what the fuck?
I'm tripping.
After a while, that's when you get like, oh, what the fuck? But you know, you get the what the fuck mentality because you get tired. You get tired of being a fucking victim, dude. You don't want to be a fucking victim to all these people who don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like all these people are like talking about like bullshit, but they're not doing shit.
Yeah.
And you know what's even more fucked up is that a lot of the people that, like right here, I'm right now with you, I'm here. Where the fuck are they at? A lot of them ain't no good.
Yeah.
A lot of them
Yeah.
are PC'd up.
Yeah.
And you know what? Right now, I'm still active. I got busted a couple months ago. I almost got busted.
I love my
Hey,
boy.
and I run GP.
That's
GP, homie.
Oh, wait.
I'm not fucking hiding. I'm not going nowhere, dude, because that's who I am. And I look back and I think, where are you at, dick? Like that's,
Yeah.
and it's not a power trip or an ego trip. It's just about you're trying to break a homie, but what did you break? Besides yourself.
Exactly.
Because
you
you're
broke
not
a bond, bro, that you could elevate, bro.
We could have.
You
And
know what
like
I'm
I
saying?
told you last time, hey, it's fucked up that we don't help our culture.
That's what I'm saying,
We
bro.
should, fool. We should.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was doing it because, you know, me personally, I've been designated to go. There's 33 prisons, fool. California. There's 33 prisons.
Prisons.
Now.
And
You
this
know-
is one of the podcasts you're doing.
We're gonna do it right here. You know why?
Yeah.
Because this is where we're gonna land the roots, dog. Right here. I'm right here in your house, chilling. We're doing this.
Yeah.
You accepted me. You brought me in.
Yeah.
Why doesn't the next man do it, though?
Exactly.
Because we're too busy jacking that fool.
Hey,
That's
that's true.
It's true.
It's true, bro.
Hey, motherfuckers are slanging drugs, but they're calling cops. As quick as you pick up the phone to call the cops.
Do you consider this generation the Tekashi 6ix9ine generation?
You know what it is, fool? It's just.
I think he's the poster boy for what is happening in this generation because in California, I feel like there's an epidemic going on with what he's doing. Look, I don't mind. Look, I get it, fool, sometimes, but you chose what you chose.
Yeah.
And
We ride by it.
But you become a man till writing into the end.
He never did.
That's what I'm saying. Rick, it doesn't. But you knew what you knew. But he should have been politicking enough to know who he was around. You know what I'm saying?
You know, the thing about him is.
That's what kids are just so stupid about, bro. They're so manipulative, dog.
But you know what it is? It's our fault, man, because we don't tell them. We don't tell them.
Yeah.
We don't tell them, hey, you're not trapping. Like when half of these guys, this is when a trap house is a crack house.
9 out of 10, fool. They've never made a drug deal through a payphone, bro.
Ever.
What's a payphone? They're gonna say.
They're like, yeah. They don't. They're like,
They don't
sell me
know.
the money.
Sell me. More paper
Zell me.
trail. Paper trail.
Venmo. Venmo sounds gay as fuck. What did that tell you? That's a gay transaction, bro.
Bro, I swear to God,
So
bro.
that's what fucks up us, fool. And you know what? You can't blame nobody but us. You can't blame nobody but us. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm doing the 33 podcast because, you know why? Because I feel like us, not even us, but society. Fool. Society,
yes.
Society.
Society.
Which is white America, whatever you want to call it,
bro.
Whatever you want to call it.
Bro, they're
Whatever you
doing
wanna-
everybody dirty, bro. And now it's coming to the light, bro. They can't hide it no more, bro.
And you know what?
We here chopping it up, but this is some real shit, bro. This is some real shit, bro. Fool, they can't hide this no more, bro.
But you know why?
They're getting mad.
Okay,
fool.
this is the thing. You know why they can't hide it? Is because look, when you go to jail, they lace you up on our culture. They lace you up on politics. They lace you up on different conspiracies. But you know why they lace you up? Because when you get out, nobody's gonna listen to you.
Right.
Nobody's gonna believe you and say, hey, you know the world is flat.
Right.
The world might be flat.
Right.
But we're not gonna fucking admit it. We're not gonna think of it. We don't give a fuck about that. We're giving a fuck about what's happening here now. Right?
Yeah.
And this is what I say to this and to that.
Okay.
Is until we as a people, because you know what? You have a lot of homies that are like tattooing brown pride.
All that
and
shit.
all that shit, right? But okay, let's say you have brown, like stop tattooing and start doing.
Yeah.
You have brown
Followers.
pride on you, but what have you done to make our people proud?
Yeah.
Proud.
I get
What have you
I get
done?
what you're saying. Speak what you're
You have
what you're saying.
you
That
have a taco business.
Yeah.
You made a move
Yeah.
How are you gonna have that brown powder and you haven't made a move?
I feel it.
You're just sitting in your garage, boofing it, or you're just doing the same shit.
And like I tell you, fools will be on the porch all day smoking joints, fucking talking about the same shit, just fucking just speaking back.
Make a move.
So
move.
So this 33 podcast movement is you empowering 33 Latino, I guess, podcasters, shit like that, like shows that you want to just like.
So
you know what I mean?
the way I want to do it is because like this. In the state of California, there's 33 different state prisons, right?
Right.
And this is what I
From the original Folsom,
exactly.
San Quentin.
There's Folsom, San Quentin. There's Tehachapi. There's Donovan. There's Susanville, Pelican Bay. There's fucking Salinas Valley, Pleasant Valley. There's Solano. There's a bunch of fucking prisons.
33 in this city.
In the state, exactly.
Okay.
And this is what I tell people.
What are you gonna do with this?
Just imagine if you're 33 prisons in one state.
Yeah.
Okay? Just imagine that. That's a lot of fucking prisons.
That's a lot of prisons.
And that's not including CCFs. Privately, these are state ran.
Right, which a lot of people need to know about that because they will send a lot of people out of state now, right?
Exactly. Out of state.
And a lot of people don't know about that.
Privately owned. There's a bunch of shit. Because the thing about
sketchy
California,
shit out there, huh?
We have, okay. The thing about us is we have so many inmates that we have to send them to the jails. We have to send them somewhere. So California funds other jails and gives them money. Whether it's for clothes, whatever. We send them money. But what they don't understand is, if you put an inmate who's from California, let's say in Mississippi, he's going with a California mentality to Mississippi. This California guy is gonna go and raise hell in Mississippi.
Right.
Because we're more
politicking, right?
We're just crazier.
Shit.
Even crazier,
no,
but just...
because I think a lot of things that they don't know is just that segregation. Because a lot of shit that you go into these prisons in Mississippi, Oklahoma, all this other fucking shit, they don't have that shit. They're mixing everybody, and these California dudes are going in.
They're going for it.
They're not rocking that shit.
But at the end of the day, it's not bad. It's not bad because if you really look at it, it's like, let's say right now we're right here in South Central.
Right.
This is Latino and black.
Right.
What white story do you have here? None. You know why? Because the white man does not belong here.
That's right.
He doesn't. But
that's right.
What we need to do is we need to plant roots here.
And empower more people here. And my boy, that's why you're here, my boy.
Exactly.
So
empower us.
Exactly. Not only us. I like this movement you're trying to send, bro.
I'm telling you, I'm doing the 33 podcast. You know why? Because people say, hey, you know what? I see these kids. You know, because there's a lot of kids that are in Tijuana in cages and all this crazy shit.
Dude,
but you know what?
We need to talk about because what
they say?
Going
it's
on?
A thought. It's a thought. You think, right?
It's happening.
Though. I felt it because I was a kid in a cage, though. I've been there. And you know what? These kids, they didn't want to get brought here, fool. They got brought here by their parents. And it's fucked up that because of a choice that somebody else made, they got fucked up. They got fucked.
And they gotta go through their own trials and tribulations.
By themselves.
No glitch out, nothing.
Yeah. And that's what people are disregarding, fool. They're not acknowledging that, fool. And I feel like if you want to talk some shit on that.
Yeah.
You want to tag somebody, you want to post something, post it on that. Post it on the real shit.
Yeah.
Don't tag.
Don't post your homies. Don't be posting your weird shit.
You want to post that gun?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the fucking trend now, bro. Fools on our fucking... Bro, even I know that.
The cops are watching.
Bro, how do they not know that?
Even
I know that. Bro, even I, like... Bro, I am a... Bro, plants are legal, but no gun, food. Don't put a gun on your fucking...
Why would you put a gun? Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Like, I always get requests on Instagram, like, oh, I got this gun. And I'm like, really? I don't even buy drugs.
I'm gonna buy guns.
Yeah. Why would I buy a gun on Instagram? Like, really? Like,
you know what
stupid think I am.
But, okay, so... Let's continue the story, man. I like your empowering top story. So, you're feeding me, you're good. how long are you serving your sentence? What year is this? Like, are
Okay,
you, like,
so
how many years deep?
the way it goes is
What was your initial sentence?
I'm having struggles for like about 2 years within my childhood. Finally, the second year, I go to Nixon. And I'm in Nixon, and I'm a regular, which regular means that I'm always going.
Yeah.
And I go to Nixon, and we have a democracy, which is like our we bring us up. So they're bringing me up because I kept having problems with my own culture. Fool.
Yeah.
I kept having problems with my own people because of my gang, and because I don't get along with 18th Street and other big bodies. We don't get along. So they're like, hey, the homie's here again. We're gonna bring him up. So now this time,
all randomness. Everybody says yes.
Everybody brings it up.
How did that feel, bro?
It feels good. Fool.
Did they tell you over like,
you know what?
Like, did they tell you over like the toilet or something?
Because the way it works is that so they'll say something like, hey, you know what? We're gonna throw a fucking meeting. Ooh, anybody who says anything, fucking dead shit. And they'll be like, and everybody says secondhand emotion. So secondhand emotion means that everybody is gonna conspire with what you're saying. And you're there. And everybody's there. And I'm thinking somebody.
You're there too. In that month. And your heart beating at this moment, huh?
Because I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if they're gonna say yes or no.
Yeah. And fools are unanimously just stepping you up and shit like that.
The way it happened was because I already had been fucked up for 2 years, fool.
Yeah.
And I had been going through some shit, and finally, at the last moment, they were like, you know what, like, we can't keep denying this, fool.
Yeah.
Like, this fool was writing.
Yeah,
I was writing, fool.
That's right.
But I was not only writing for me, but I was writing for
the people next to you.
Fool.
Yeah, which we're gonna get to, because we knew one of your homies, you know what I mean? But getting that final okay, and you're good, and you're solid, fool, and you're straight, fool, and you're okay, fool. Like, how did, as a young man, fool, how did that make you feel, bro?
It feels good, bro.
It feels great, right?
It feels good, but you know what?
That acceptance?
That's what I was gonna tell you, fool. It's just, it comes down to that feeling of being accepted, though.
Right.
It's that feeling of belonging, fool. You know, and I feel as in our culture, it's like, we need that, fool.
That's right.
We need that acceptance. We need that approval.
Right.
And when I finally got it, fool, I was like, I'm gonna get it, and I got it, and I knew I was gonna get it. You know why?
Right.
Because even though I wasn't part of it, and I wasn't part of that culture, I knew that one day I was, fool.
Yeah.
I knew, fool. I know. You know why?
That's right, bro.
Because I seen them and I said, you know what?
I strive for that.
You have to shoot for something.
Yeah.
And I shot for it.
You gotta believe in something. Because as long as you believe in something, it's a straight.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter good or bad, it's gonna take you somewhere, dog. Because I bet you your lifestyle took you certain heights. Because you kept that mentality, you know what I mean?
No, but it took me to a good height.
You know what I mean?
But I don't regret it, fool.
Exactly. I bet you don't.
I don't.
You live with a prideful, and I like that about
a lot of people regret it, fool, because they'll be like, oh, you know what, you wasted so many years of your life, but I don't. You know why? Because you know what, I'm a humble person.
You lived.
I could look at somebody and be like, you know what, she's better than me, but I respect her because she's established and she's gonna make me a better me. Like, it makes you be open to better things.
It opens you to be up a little bit vulnerable. You gotta be a little bit vulnerable to
exactly
vulnerability.
And
bro.
a lot of homies won't do that.
Don't do that, bro. Prideful, machismo, all that shit, bro.
Why? Because at the end of the day,
stupid ass shit, bro. Ignorance is bliss, bro.
Exactly. They don't know better.
All right, man. So we continue this, bro. And I keep on asking you, bro. Sorry about this, bro. How long was your sentence overall? That first stretch of life?
So the first time I got busted, so I had 2 years within my troubles and tribulations. I would say trial and tribulations.
No. Like state. What I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, so
like officially, like when you went to court and they told you this is your sentence.
State prison or to Y.A?
To Y.A. Like when they told you
7 years.
7 years? Oh, so you only suffer for 2?
I got out when I got busted when I was in my teens, and I got out when I was 21. But I was only out
for bro. You spent everything at Nella's?
Yeah, all of it.
All of it at Nellis?
Nellis.
Wow.
I was there. But the thing about it is, when I got out of Nellis, fool, everybody knew me.
Yeah,
I was there.
But
and I had.
they should fucking know you by then. What the fuck?
I changed the game, fool.
Yeah.
The thing was because, no, like I said, no disrespect to the game. No disrespect to the game. But the game was the game, fool. But
you changed it to make it.
You know why I changed it? The reason why I changed it is because our raza was like getting raped by blacks. We were getting extorted by black people. We were getting fucked over, right?
Right.
And when I got into the homies, when I got into the female raza, people were like, oh, we don't claim them, they're not firme. And I was like, fool, he's still Mexican. Like, it doesn't matter what he's doing. That fool's Mexican, man. That fool's sucking dick, but he's Mexican. Like, I feel like we gotta take care of our own people, fool.
So you looked out for the fools that were even getting violated?
You know why? Because
damn, bro,
I was there.
Did that cause a lot of problems for you?
Because of the way, because like I told you.
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
The nature that I came with, because this is the thing. In Y.A, there was only so many things you could do.
Right.
But when I became firme, I switched that, fool. And anybody that's been in Y.A will tell you.
Yeah, like you couldn't even put a cap.
A bunch of homies.
Which another thing that I was gonna say, Incredible Javier, fool.
That's
which
the
was
boy.
the biggest rival in there, but now you guys are adults.
We're boys, because it's like
you guys inspire me to do what I do, bro, because it makes me bring, you know what I mean? Because it makes me bring people like you, makes me people bring from different neighborhoods. I don't give a fuck where you from, bro. Just come in here, bring your story, talk it, I chop it up, fool. I'm gonna have leño, I'm gonna have everything for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're good. Let's just have a good conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it goes, man. So damn, bro. So you're good. You changed all that, bro. You're 21 and you walk out of Y.A, bro. How did that feel?
So when I get out of Y.A, I'm in my 20s. Like, I don't know if it was 20 or 21. I don't remember. But I'm trying. They're trying to send me to YTS.
Oh, before I go anything else. Nellis, bro. I just want to tell you because I've listened about Nellis. I saw the teardown. Nellis was fucked up. It was like a boys' camp and all that shit.
No, because Nellis used to be a boys' home.
Yeah, exactly.
And so there was a lot of shitty shit going on.
Yeah, creepy shit, right? I want to just bring this up
because the hooders were fucking inmates.
Yeah, right. So one of the things I wanted to bring up really hard was because I'm into like scary stories and stuff like that. Is it true about like that? Nellis, they
that
had
was haunted. Yeah.
Yeah. That they said that.
So that what it was okay. So if you want to hear that, you have to go to Taft.
Oh,
okay, sure. Because in Nixon was locked up like where you go.
Alright, talking about Manny. Oh, sir, guys, we're back.
Yes, we're back. Hey, Shane is back.
So with this, my guys, we're still talking about comedy and stuff. So how did it start comedy?
Oh, so the way that it came out, dog, was like I'm chilling, right? And I'm at a bar because we're just chilling, we're drinking. You know, we go like.
Oh yeah.
And I go to this bar and somebody signs me up for an open mic. And I'm like, they're calling my name, and I'm like, why the fuck are they calling my name? Mm-hmm. And then one of my coworkers, which was like the VP of the company, was like, that's you, Dick. And I'm like, why are they calling me? And then I go, so I go up.
He thought he was getting called for medical.
Yeah, literally. I'm just like holding the mic, like, what the fuck is this, right? But
I didn't feel being in that first presence, that first like walking on stage and having that mic.
I was nervous. I was super
sweaty, huh?
I was nervous.
Had to get that paño on, huh?
Yeah, I had to get the paño. I was super nervous, but the minute that I started talking, I just knew that my comedy was different. Bro.
Yeah.
Because, you know, and this, like, I have so many things pending right now, but it's not because I'm talking about the same or I'm talking bad about the next guy.
No.
I'm not doing none of that. You know what? It's just my comedy is different. Bro.
You know what? And it's also building you up. Your polica is also building you up because you get to, yeah, because it's building you up for this Hollywood lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a politic in there too, you know what I mean?
We're not talking about that?
You got a politic in there. The politic you've carried yourself is going to help you into that, my boy.
Exactly.
And I see nothing but the best for you, my G.
I think it's going to be cool, honestly. And you know, one thing I could say, And it's like, you know what? You're only as good as your backing.
Yeah.
Whether, like, when I was in Y.A, my backing was my belief. I believed that what was right was right. And when I went to prison, fool, I believed what was right was right. And I grew up to be a homie, fool, and I'm still a homie till the day I bounce out, fool. Like, today I check out, I'm always gonna be a homie. But at the end of the day, the only people I can say that had me at my best is her, you know?
Right.
Like, I can never say anything bad about this woman. I just like the fact that, you know, like, because when you're growing up, you know, they always tell you, oh, you know, you're gonna be nothing, no good. You're always gonna be this. You're not gonna be better than that. That's all you can do is this. So I grew up and I became that and more.
And more. And definitely more.
I not only went to this level, but I went to
far and
another
beyond.
level in us as homies. But when I met that woman, like, it was different, fool. Like, it was different in aspect where I could say, like,
life is changing.
Life is changing. It's just like, like, you know, they say that your most weakest thing is your most vulnerable thing. And I'm okay with saying that. And I'm okay with saying that that's going to be my downfall, and I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with saying that's going to be my breaking point, and I'm okay with saying that that's going to be my greatest point.
Yeah.
You know, that's my Mount Rushmore.
Right.
She is my Mount Rushmore.
That's right. That's right.
And I'm okay with that.
And you gotta be okay with that to get to the next level.
Always.
You
because if not, where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Like I said, we can push so much as homies, fool. But if we're not pushing for a good reason, what are you pushing for? Fool? And it goes back to us as being in the whole Y.A conversation. It's like, I was in a certain state of mind where I knew what was wrong, fool. And
you could have switched up. You could have done what you could have done.
I could have, fool. I could have PC'd up.
And nobody would have held it against you. Nobody would have looked at you wrong.
Nobody would remember it.
Nobody would even remember it. Because when you go to the big yard and you tell them what happened, they're going to be like...
You can just chalk it up. You can chalk it up.
You could chalk it up.
You can chalk it up. But at the end of the day, you know why I didn't? Because I knew what was right and what was wrong is wrong, fool.
Yeah.
Like, I've always believed in that, fool.
Yeah.
And the thing about me is, like, there's gonna be a lot of people that see this thing right here, and they're gonna remember, fool, because there's a lot, the fool, I've been busted
a lot of
fucking places.
Yeah.
And
you had a lot of yards, fool.
I've been in a gang of yards, and I've been in a lot of controversial
issues,
situations. And they know that no matter what, like, I've always had our people's best interest, fool.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. Hey, look, if you needed shoes, I bought you shoes. I got boots. Right? That's true story, right?
For a homie.
Years. It was like 2012. I get out of the hole, and one of the homies. Because when I see you, right, I see like, hey, what do you need? Fool, you need boots? What do you need? So he's like, I need shoes, right? I was like, I got you, my boy, here. I give him some shoes. I hook him up, fool. Because that's the generation that we came out of.
Yeah.
My generation was about empowering our people, fool. We were like that.
You know what? That's very strong because I want to continue that. I want to keep forwarding that you guys lay a footstep into the next thing because I'm definitely the next stepping stone for you guys because God forbid 20, 30 years from now, I'm going to continue that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be like, look, my boy, this is how shit was run back in the days. This is how we're going to continue running. Empowering our people, though. None of this other bullshit, none of that. It's just empowering our people. You know, I am.
You know how you do it? You know how you do it? It's because, well, we fuck up. And I'm going to tell you right now, because this is the first platform that I'm going to touch. And I'm going to touch a lot of platforms. I'm going to touch 33.
Yeah, I know, I remember.
Their platforms.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, the reason how you touch it is because like this. When you make an impact, fool, it's like a print. Like you're making a print.
Yeah.
What print are you leaving? What landmark are you leaving?
Yeah.
What are you gonna make, fool?
Yeah.
Whether it's positive, negative, whatever kind of print you leave, fool.
Yeah, man. But it's your print.
But at the end of the day, is this. When you make an impact, fool, it's like a print. Like you're making a print. What are you gonna make, fool? Whether it's positive, negative, whatever kind of print you leave, fool. Yeah. But it's your print. But at the end of the day, is this. what difference are you? What are you sending? For what message? Are you sending a good message, bad message?
And
Whatever it is.
I hope you coming here, you understand that this is just a positive message. Look, me and you, we just chopped it up, nothing like that. We ain't doing no black shit or none of that bullshit. We don't need fucking thousands of views. We just need the small few to understand that this is gonna make a difference in your life. Bro, again, look, this is just off camera, right? But look, I've said that when him and Incredible Javier sat down together, that was just the most monumental thing, because these are two neighborhoods that never liked each other, that sat down together and they chopped it up, and they greeted each other, they reminisced stories, and they left on a good note. My homie got a peaks off that, my boy. Like, you know what I mean? And shout out to Javier, because that was a real guy. But honestly, what I'm trying to tell you, like, what I'm trying to tell you is like, this right here is such a monumental thing, and me having him here, I just want to let you guys know it's just not about fucking up the next man. Like, we're all gonna come up the next man. Raza helping against Raza and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it is.
But with that, like, you know, this is a smoking channel. I've been smoking like a motherfucker on this whole like interview and stuff like that. But with that, bro, so like, you don't like to smoke none of that?
Okay, so the thing about me is, was like I told you, I can't really, like, I don't knock nobody that smokes, fool, because everybody smokes, fool.
Everybody. That's right.
People smoke, but
That's right. That's right.
To me, my thing is alcohol because of where I come from, you know?
That's right. That's
you know,
right.
like, I come from that culture where we drink.
Tequila?
But, you know, like, I just drink, like, Modelo's. Nothing crazy, fool. Nothing crazy. Nothing
big. Nothing big.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, we're still sending the same message, fool. Like, my hand is here on the table, your hand is there. We're still good, fool.
No.
And I say this to the people, fool. Like, if you're hearing this message right now, ask yourself what you're doing for your people, your family, your kids, your lady, your wife. Like, what are you doing, dog? Like you could sit here, stand by for some bullshit, or stand for some real shit.
Yeah.
And that's what I ask people, because you know what? I feel like us as Latinos, we're getting fucked.
Yeah.
We're not getting the recognition that we should.
Yeah.
We shouldn't. We're not.
Speak that shit.
We're not. We're not.
But we're making a difference. Us stepping into this platform, me and you, bro. I've seen you do
one step at a time.
But you're laying the platform. Why? Because my boys has done Lucky's. Shout out to his stars. My homie's done.
Yeah.
My homie's done America Cholo. My homie's done Incredible Javier. My boy has done these interviews to express his story, and I followed this story from the bitter start to the bitter. And you know,
I appreciate that.
And I've known every part of your story, even your homie that, you know, went in there and everything like that. We'll talk about that in another situation, you know what I mean? But I followed your story, bro. I saw that you're selling, and I just want to commend you as a man to say, look, my man, like, I know where you're at in life, but wherever you are in life, bro, I commend you. I know what you're going through. I know it's a struggle, especially in this world right now with everything going on in life, dog. Just know that I'm here. I'm here to help, and I'm here to do anything I could do to bring the next man up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with that, bro, let's just get into the food, bro. Where's this Ballin' Park food, bro? Where's this like spot that you can say you can guide me when I go to your city, bro?
Let's say if you're gonna go to Ballin' Park.
Your side of town, though, like your area. More like,
Ballin' Park is Ballin' Park.
That's
to me,
right.
I'm a hood.
So, you know what I mean?
I'm a hood motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what? Everybody who knows me knows that I'm everywhere from. North side, east side, whatever side I'm from there. Yeah. I'm from north side, but I go everywhere. If you want to get good, let's say, you want to get a quesadilla that's bomb.
Yeah.
You go to like Tacos Al Cartar. Then you go to like Tacos Mexico. That's okay. But if you really want to get like some good fish tacos, you go to a taco place right there. What's the taco place on the side right there, babe? On tacos on the side of the All Star Burgers. Tacos Mexico, no? They have it's by All Star Burger.
I'll look it up. I'll put the description on here.
They have All Star. Okay, so they have All Star Burger.
But got me fucked up.
Oh, I know. Okay. So you're gonna go. Okay. This is how you do it. This is how you do it.
Alright, again.
You wanna focus. Okay. So first, You go tacos. You go to tacos
Alcatar?
Alcatar. They're okay, fool.
Okay.
I mean, it's a new place. It used to be Tacos Mexico back in the day. They're decent. They're good.
Alright.
You know what I mean? It's good.
I'll put everything on.
Yeah. Put everything on.
Yeah. Description
and then, and then they have All-Star Burger on that side over there. All-Star Burger was decent.
I like how he says it on that side of it.
Yeah, because we're from different hoods.
Yeah, I feel it.
I can't be on that hood, but I'm still there.
But I still go get my burger.
I still get my burger. I don't give a fuck, though. So, All-Star Burger on that side.
Yeah.
It's a big burger. It's decent. And they have big-ass fries the size of your finger and shit. The good fries, right?
Fire as fire.
Exactly. So you get those fries, and then you do those, but you go back. And then, let's say you want to go to like Mariscos, you do Mariscos Martin.
Mariscos Martin.
Which is right there off Main. You go right there in the hood.
Right here, guys. It's gonna be
so
right
there, yeah, right there in the hood, Mariscos Martin, right? But if you want to go more down, then they got on the east side. They got Casa Jimenez. They got on the
you
east
fuck
side.
with your city, bro. I like
Because
that.
on the east side they have.
You don't give a fuck where he goes.
Yeah. On the east side they have more stuff like Casa Jimenez. They have more stuff. The north side is a smaller hood. But it's cool though. We have our own.
It's cool though. We got our own little spot.
We got our own little spot. We're good. Back in the day, okay, if you want to go to the north side, you get bomb ass fucking pizza. Pizza Co though.
Oh, okay.
Ain't nobody gonna.
I'm gonna try to put all of these.
Pizza Co, right, babe?
I'm pretty fucked up. I'll put all of these down here.
The guy. That's shout out to my boy Joey. I know that.
Shout out to that motherfucker. Give that fool his head tap right there.
That fool was. I met him, Dick. I met him. So these fools are brothers. They started all the Pizza Co companies.
Oh.
They were like Hacienda, Pizza Co, and all that.
Oh shit.
And I met him, and he
looks how you.
But he's just a regular guy. Fool.
Yeah.
Have you heard of those the Pizza Co companies?
Yeah, no. Totally
That's him.
Oh, okay, for sure.
So that's that fool Joey. Fool. Every time I go there, it's on Main and Olive. We just
fire.
For free, fool, and it's bomb.
I just would say free, but and not for everybody, all right? This is for just my boy. This is my boy.
Yeah, not for everybody.
That's not for everybody.
But the food is good and the service is good. That's one thing I like about Pizza Co.
Service is fire.
They stand by it, fool.
Yeah.
Like if it takes too long, that fool will scratch it. He'll be like, it took too long here. I like that, fool. I like the fact that he takes care of the client.
Yeah.
Because now they don't do that shit.
They don't do that shit.
You go to fucking McDonald's and they'll have you waiting 30 minutes. For a fucking McChicken. Like, fuck that.
Real life shit. Real life shit. You pay for it. It's alright.
Exactly.
You already pay for it. What you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel it, man. So with that, bro, let me get into this music, bro. When you were incarcerated or you were out, bro, what was your played music, bro? What would you be bumping, dog?
Okay, so
you Bon Capone, huh? Dog, stop lying.
Fuck. Okay. I support him because he's violent.
Yeah.
He's violent love.
But you know fucking with his music?
No, he has good songs.
I fuck with Mr. Criminal. You fuck with Mr. Criminal, dog. Come on, dog.
Mr. Criminal's okay too, también.
Yeah.
But the thing about me is like honestly, like I wasn't really into Chicano rap because you know when I got into a neighborhood, there wasn't Chicano rap.
No, there wasn't.
The only food that was around was like Spanish Fly.
Yeah.
Kick Frost.
Kick Frost.
All these foods didn't exist.
For my barrio.
They didn't exist.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? I'm glad they did. You know why? Because
that shit could have got you turned up, huh?
Not even that it's turned up. It's just they laid it on a pathway for us to be accepted for. Because you know what? One thing is like Mr. Capone. He's Mr. Capone.
Yeah.
But I respect the man. You know why? Because he came up when there was no internet.
Yeah. For
this
real.
motherfucker was selling CDs in the Swami, dude. He was selling CDs out of his car, fool.
Yeah.
And whether they talk shit about him or they knock him, whatever, I respect his hustle, fool. And to this day, that's what I respect. I respect hustle, fool. I respect a man who makes a man, fool.
Yeah, sure.
I respect him because he makes
what it
other
is.
vatos.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
He does. He not only
He made other vatos. He's still making vatos.
He's still making vatos. Exactly.
He's politicking, making the world die. You know what I mean?
He is.
But with that, man, like let's just bring it up, bro. Let's bring it into closing, bro. What is coming up? What are you going next? What is in the works? What is that you want to promote into this?
Okay, so my promotion, what I'm trying to do now is, like I said, I'm doing this platform as one of the many platforms that I'm gonna do. And like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it or pretend that I'm not something that I am. Yeah, I do drink. Yeah, I do party. Yeah, I do different things. But at the end of the day, my concepts, my agenda is the same as somebody who sat there waiting for the buzz. Somebody who is doing something that doesn't want to do it, though. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm just trying to root for the underdog, dog.
Yeah.
Because that's my goal. My goal is like I told you earlier, I'm starting a non-profit organization that's gonna be called Bunks.
Not Books.
Books, not bunks.
Books, not bunks.
Books, not bunks. You know why? Because I feel like society is quick to give you a fucking bunk and not a book. Is that they're quick to throw you in jail, not show you about your
prison
culture,
system
dog.
compared to like showing you what's up.
They're not showing you about it.
Yeah, man.
They're not. They're not, fool. And like I told you before, is like, I'm here to show you support. I'm here to show people who I am, dog. And I'm not embarrassed. I'm not, fool. Because
me neither. Fuck no. I'm here. We chilling. We chopping it up, bro.
You shouldn't be.
I like this fucking interview. It's one of my longest interviews. I appreciate it.
And I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here.
Yeah, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. Yeah,
I will come back. As long as you need me to come, I'll come back.
You definitely come back. We're definitely chopping up. We're definitely talking about other shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
We're talking about a lot of stuff. Hey, Raza helping Raza.
But with that, man, I want to thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I want you to, say your goodbyes, man. Say what you need to do, and thank everybody for coming in and everybody like that, man. So with that, say your goodbye, man.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening to my stuff.
I appreciate
you guys tuning to me and the homie. At the end of the day, just remember, it doesn't, to one person, to the world, you are one person, but to one person, you are the world. In other words, means every fucking person makes a fucking difference.
Like a motherfucker, guys.
Let's make a fucking difference.
Let's make a difference on this world, because he made a difference in my life, and I know y'all guys are going to make a difference in somebody else's life. So with that, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. Have a blessed one. And with that, man, thank you. Have a good one. Bye.